Deep within the heart of the cold city of Mesa lies a warm bed of soil where love grows.
Welcome to Love Grows Farms. We are what they call a CSA, and that is Community Supported Agriculture. Community Supported Agriculture came about in Japan about 30 years ago, and that was because some of the farmers in a certain area wanted to be organic. They weren't going to grow any other way. Same with us. It's solely to maintain an organic farm and the stability for the farmer to stay in existence monetarily. What we have here is this is a Beatrice eggplant. It's the purple eggplant that you see, pretty much everywhere. They grow about, they're about that big. They're at the stage here where we're starting to just get some buds happening. If you look in here, you can see some of the buds. You can see the leaves. Once they get to a certain stage, obviously they'll start producing, but it takes a while for them. So that's what the greenhouses do for the eggplant. It protects them from the weather and the insects. This greenhouse here was designed specifically for propagation. As you can see behind me, we have all of our plugs. So we jump ahead for the season. These were protected from that last storm we have, so we'll still be able to get a lot of the plants that were wiped out in the ground still. So that's kind of nice. That's what this greenhouse is mainly designed for. We do grow some peppers over here on the sides, but for the most part, they're in here because they did well in here, and they just stayed in here because you take what you can get when you farm, and you don't try to mess with the variables too much. This is another thing you were asking me about as far as specialty items that we do with our CSA. We're offering sprouts for the CSA in the fall and winter, and probably from here on out, from what I understand, the way production has been going, we're able to use this ground up coconut, which is called Quor. And this is a certified organic product, and it works wonderful. We can reuse it and clean it. And that's another big expense on a farm is all of your substrates, your materials you're working with. So this is wonderful. The reason why we plant outside with these crops is mainly because that's where they do the best. Everything that we do is simply for the best variety of success. Greenhouses for protection and for higher value crops and more delicate crops like tomatoes. What we have is our root vegetables and our leafy greens. Those are generally your winter crops for Arizona. Here we have golden beets, which you can eat the tops of the beet and obviously the bottom of the beet. There's spinach, if you go over a little to the right. There is arugula. There is lettuce, and there's also some radishes and a little bit more broccoli, Rob. Yeah, this is a certified organic chicken manure pellet that's been composted and cooked, and they put it through a machine and it turns into these little pellets. It's basically solid nitrogen is generally what chicken manure is. They pelletize it mainly for the absorption rate to be slowed down slightly. This is called Veggie Farm. This is a product that we use from a company that got started simply because of the fact of there was a lack of certified organic insecticides and herbicides within the industry. We've had great success with Fungus Farm. It is certified organic.
Well, you work outdoors all day long and you're exhausted, but somehow, you get home and you just feel suffused with all that, light you've been exposed to and the dirt and having worked and pushed past being tired all day long. And then if you've produced some food that you can eat, it's really satisfying too.
You become part of the farm, you support the farm with that crop, and then as the crop comes up, you get the produce. And then so you won't specifically be able to come purchase tomatoes from me. They'll be in the basket.
Well, it's great to get to see these plants grow and to know, when you actually give out your own vegetables to your shareholders, it's a really satisfying feeling.
With soil this rich, is it any wonder that Love Grows Farms is spreading its produce throughout the Valley of the Sun?
Our program is strictly local and always organic, period.